HTML paragraphs. Okay, we know, right, what is a paragraph tag? So this is paragraph tag. Okay, paragraph is group of sentences. So whenever it sees a paragraph, what it will do is it will start to put the text on a new line. Okay, so it will start to put it on a new line. It will start on a new line. This is the first thing that we need to understand. And paragraph tag is used to represent a block of text. Okay, so generally we will be representing it to put a block of text. And so whenever your browser sees a paragraph, what it will do is it will start it on a new line. And not only that, it will add white spaces. Okay, so it will add white spaces, which are nothing but the margins. Okay, so you call them as margins before and after it. Okay, so it will add margins before and after a paragraph. Okay, so that your browser will do. Right. Okay. So how you write a paragraph? So I'm saying paragraph P. Then maybe I'll type something. Okay. So then I'm saying twinkle, twinkle, little star. Okay. So maybe I'm taking next line. I'll tell you this. Okay. So even if I'm taking next line, it will not reflect it. Twinkle, twinkle, little star. Okay. So then I'm closing it. So this is how generally, this is the syntax how you generally give a paragraph. Okay, so let me actually get into your notepad and show you like how it reflects and all that. We'll try to understand more points on this. And let me actually give the paragraph. Okay, so I'm saying paragraph. Um, so let me type something. Okay. Okay. Let's see the effect of this on the browser. Okay, so you can see that this is a paragraph is printed here and it is in the new line. So you can see that it is on a new line, and you can also see that this is not in bold or anything. It is in normal text and all that. Okay, in normal size. Let me add one more paragraph for you to understand. So I'm adding one more paragraph so you'll understand the margins. Okay, so when I add one more paragraph, you'll understand the margins. Okay, so I'm saying hypertext markup language. I'm adding one more paragraph to you. Okay, so I saved it and then I am refreshing it. So you can see that next paragraph, I haven't given any break or anything over here. These are two paragraphs that I have given. This is the first paragraph and this is the second paragraph. But you can see the second paragraph also started on a new line, and there is a white one line left margin, some margin before it and after it. So browser will automatically add spaces into your paragraphs whenever you're having this ones. So this is a paragraph, a rhyme. I just have taken a rhyme over here. Five little ducks went out one day, and but what I don't want to teach you rhymes, but I have just given this rhyme because this is the first line of the stanza, and this is the second line of the stanza, and this is the third line of the stanza and all that. And generally whenever we want the rhymes to be printed on the screen, we want it to look this way, right? I have written it in the source code, I have written it this way, but let us see whether this will reflect in the document, in the web page or not. So let me save this. So I have two paragraphs here. One paragraph is saying this is a paragraph. I'm just keeping it because I want you to understand the margins and all that. So that's why I'm just keeping the first one also. And the second paragraph is this one. And I want it to appear on the web page in this way. Okay, but let us see like whether it will or not. So I just have refreshed it. Oops, is it that way?
No, ma'am.
No, ma'am.
No, right?
No, ma'am.
So even if you put it in your source code, even if you put it in this way, it's not reflecting the same way in on the web page. Okay, because everything that you can do, everything that you need to appear in the web page need to be formatted using tags only. So you can not actually have this. Say for example, I'm actually reducing the size of my page. Okay, I'm shrinking the web page. Okay, what happened when I shrink it? What happened? I reduced the size. What happened? Because there is no visibility, it in the single line, it came onto the next line, right? Yes.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes. Say I'm shrinking it further. Okay, I think this is the minimum size that I can shrink on. So I think it appeared in two lines. Okay, but when I dragging it again, it's appearing on a single line. But say for example, you don't want this to happen. You want things to be ordered like how they are ordered in your rhyme book. Okay, so for that you just have some things to add to it. What you can do is you can add a line break over here. So I can say BR here, which will actually, after 5 little ducks, there will be a new line, and eventually I'm adding BR for all the lines so that I want it to appear how it need to appear. Okay, right. Generally the poems or the rhymes need to appear. So I'm just putting it this way. So I just added BR at the end, and let us see how it reflects. So now is this okay? Is this how we wanted it to be?
Yes,
Yes,
ma'am.
right?
Ma'am.
Okay, so we
Yes,
wanted
ma'am.
this way. So I just have added BR at the end of each line. Okay. So this is one way I can actually format my paragraphs accordingly. Okay. So if you just want one single block of sentences to be put, then I think you don't require a line break. Everything will adjust accordingly. If your web page is opened on a mobile phone, your browser will take care of how it needs to show it. But sometimes you want things to appear according to your you how you visualized it. So for that, you just need to keep all these tags in mind to actually do that. Okay. So this is the first thing I am showing you. Another way of doing it is, now I think you understood what I did. So I'm taking off these breaks from here. So I just have this break lines. I'm removing it, and I'll show you one more thing. We'll try to understand one more thing here. Okay, so I just have taken them off, and so I want this to appear in this way. Okay, so in that case, what I can do is I can also add a pre-tag. Okay, so pre-tag is something which will keep the format of how you have kept it in the source code. Okay, so I want in the source code, I have kept it this way, right? I said in first line of the stanza, 5 little ducks should come. In the second stanza, went out one day should come. And in the third stanza, it should be over the hills and far away. So I just want things to appear this way. So in that case, what I can do is I can use a tag which is called as pre-tag. Okay. So I'm just using a pre-tag. There are no line breaks over here, nothing. I haven't done anything. I'm saving this, and let me actually run it. So when I have run it, did you see it still is the how I have kept it in the source code. Okay, is it possible to do it without pre? It is possible, but you need to add line breaks.
Yes, ma'am.
So even the font, like what you have used here, even that will appear here. Everything will change. So pre is another one which you can use to actually format your paragraphs accordingly. So let me move on to the next topic. So let me just keep it as the paragraph over here. And let me actually discuss one more topic over here, which is horizontal rule. So say for example, I'm having two rhymes. Okay, and let me add one more rhyme here. My second rhyme. Okay, what is your second rhyme? It's a sailor went to sea. So this is my second rhyme, and I'm just taking off Well, fine. So these are the two rhymes. So wherein I am having two rhymes. Okay, let me actually do it. So this is how they appeared because I haven't used any formatting of putting it on all that. But there are two rhymes here consecutively printed one after the other. So to actually say that this is a one rhyme and this is another rhyme, you can add something to it. Like you can add a horizontal rule to it. It's very simple. I'm just adding. Okay, so in between these two paragraphs. Okay, so this is the first paragraph and this is the second paragraph. In between these two paragraphs, I am simply saying HR, that's it. Okay, so I'm just simply putting a tag which is called an HR tag. Okay, so let me save this, and once I refresh it, you can see that there is an horizontal rule that appeared in between these two things. Okay, so which will make many things clear. Okay, so maybe I'm just putting one more HR here, and wherein like you can see like this is the first time and this is the second time and so on. Okay, right. So that's it regarding the paragraphs.